Hello once again, and welcome back to... I almost said the Fresh Prince. No, welcome back to Blueprints. I know this isn't our traditional start to these episodes. If you haven't seen them before, I usually am outside with the day starting. But I decided to play in my free time, just one day. I'm still on I'm still on day 16, and I just had like the best run of my life, and I wish I had recorded it, but I just didn't. But I didn't want to end the day until I showed you guys what happened. So, here's the entrance hall, right? Here's where I started. I went over here, I got all these, got a bunch of stuff. Great, fantastic. And then, I started going up. Then I got the passageway. I was like, okay, my whole goal was that I wanted to get the, laboratory and the boiler room again, so I could do that puzzle and just be back to where I was. That was the only reason I even played. I went from there, I got the pump room, and then I thought, oh, that'd be cool if I could finish that up. But, again, I wanted to do that on camera, so it wasn't really any super great thing. Got a bunch of stuff. The pool ended up over here. I ended up getting the sauna as well, right here. But I got the garage. And the reason why that is so interesting, and I have 7 steps, I want to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make it over to the garage. Okay. I will do that. But even just following my path, I went all the way up. Also, the study's awesome. I found that out. And I know more about how the utility closet works. I found the locker room, which is also part of the pool stuff. The cloister, which I didn't know existed, but here it is. It's just like a little courtyard area. And I got this close, but I couldn't open the antechamber. So that's that. So I will show you the garage and what happened there. I don't think from this point there's anything more I can do with this. I know there's doors like off the dining room and cloister, but I have no keys, and all those doors up there are locked. And so I found out that I've actually been very underutilizing my security and utility closet, like a lot. If you combo them, you can get past pretty much anything keycard related. And this is the one run where I actually found a keycard inside of a chest. Could never use it. Never had a chance. Not one opportunity. And the treasure map, which I didn't know was a thing, I found that in the... I'll show you. I found that in the back of the car here, because I also found the car keys earlier on. The treasure map leads you to a specific dot on the map. It ended up being the locker room square. When I was in there, it gave me 30 coins and a couple of jewels, or gems, whatever they are. And it's really cool. So, in here, if you go in the utility closet and you turn on the power, here, if you turn on the power for this, you can use this. It opens the garage door. It lets you go outside. Now, I'll show you that in a bit, because, frankly, if I step outside, I think my day's going to end. But I permanently unlocked the Westgate path. And then off the Westgate path, there's another little outer room, which is what you see here. And you can choose to draft from a couple different ones. So I think it changes per day. Super, super cool. If I don't lose a step out here, I'll show you right now. But I have nothing else left going for me today with this... these drawings here, so I am going to just step out and see what I can... Yeah, okay. So day ends, right? Yep. Okay. So 31 coins. I'm really sad that I lost that, but at the same time, that is actually okay. It is okay. Sucks, but it's okay. Yeah, I made it really, really far that time, and I wasn't expecting a run like that at all. It just kind of happened. And I actually contemplated just, like, getting rid of it and being like, you know what, I'll just do it all on camera, it's fine. But the odds of that happening are crazy low. So I was like, you know what, let's just run with it, it's fine. So now we're actually on day 17. And if you have been here, you notice that I'm all baby-faced and haircut and all that jazz. Still the same person, just new me. For the moment, I guess. So, when you come around from the garage, it lets you open this door, which actually, thinking about it, is just a barrel lock. I don't know why I can't just reach over and just do it, but no, it's fine. You go over here, take you along the path over to the garage. And because I have the sauna, now I have... Oh! I can't actually go over there without the garage being unlocked. That's just that part of it, I guess. That's really interesting. So that gives you a whole different exit. Technically, you probably could come out here and save some steps and get around to the entrance. That's interesting, actually. But this leads you over here, which is that little shack thing I told you about. So I can choose to pick any of these, and you can actually re-roll them too. That's so interesting though, because you can just get a ton of money by doing this. A ton of money. Actually, I think that the tomb might be what I pick, more because it sounds really cool, but I'm also extremely curious what's in the trading post, so let's do trading post. I want to see what's in there. I'm sorry, what? This is a puzzle. I'm so confused. There's a lot here. There's a lot of little puzzles. Oh, so I can't see what's actually at the trading post until I have something to trade. I understand. I'll play your game, you rogue. But I'm really enjoying this game. I understand more of the things now, so I can do more. Oh, I'm losing a lot of steps, but I started out with extra. Also, going in there, there was another little gas valve thing, so I have a second flame lit on that guy. So I think that there are 4 total permanent additions, and I think each one has one of those, like, little gas valves. So I think that I will need to actually get Blackbridge back, so if I can, I might just try to tank ahead and do that. Spare bedroom, I guess? I found the car keys again. If I get the garage, that's not a bad thing. Heck, if I get the garage, it's actually quite a good thing, because... yeah. Ooh, walk-in closet off-go is very nice. The sleeping mask is great. Heck yeah. Key, gem, gem. Very nice. So, my last run was so good because I managed to get this one to go really far. If I make just a bunch of straight ones, should be all good. Also, when I have the magnifying glass, I need to be looking at these notes a lot closer. Because they're, like, when I was editing, I was, like, actually screaming at myself to look closer. Because there were quite a few times when I could have used those, or used my magnifying glass to see the fine print on paper. There's, like, on the little actual notepads, above the little lines, there are little writing, and you can't tell what it reads, of course, but, it's neat, it's cool. And I'm kind of trying to be a little more vigilant on objects, too. Boiler room. More than anything, I want to pull that right now. So I think I found out that in order to pull the boiler room, you have to be coming at it from the north, going south. Is the boiler on? Looks like it might be. I think I just have to go activate it. Firstly, and probably most importantly, I need to go check and see if I can get the laboratory over here. Because that would be very ideal. Closet. Darn it. Does the darkroom carry power? I don't think so. That wouldn't really make sense for it to, but last time it had like a little electric thing. It does carry power. Okay. Okay. It's not over. Not over. Maybe if I can go around the other way, rather than trying to brute force the... Alright. Den is ideal here. Because I'm hoping that I can loop around this way. Oh my god, that's freaking perfect. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because I can't set up the laboratory from here. Shit, I might have screwed myself. Okay, let's go back to Darkroom. I understand what I need to do here. It's gonna turn off. That is fine. Oh, no! I didn't even think about it. I need to turn the boiler on so I can see what needs to be powered. Shit, it's gonna be these two over here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, touch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Secret passage. I mean, not ideal, I suppose. This won't do anything for me, though, will it? That sucks. I guess I'm just curious if it'll actually do anything. I was gonna say, it shouldn't make a difference at all, actually. Whoop. Okay, you know what? That is okay. That is fine. All just an exercise in what I can and cannot do. Very interesting. So, I think the boiler room is more prone to spawn in the bottom right. That just seems to be where it always pops up. Okay, before I go exhaust my options over there, I want to try using the entrance hall to get elsewhere quick. I could just kill it. Use my hallway later. No, I want the options. Key. The storeroom. And then I won't get it later. Okay, good. Nook, alright. I hope I actually selected Nook, good. The veranda... That seems to be the correct option here. Sledgehammer, heck yeah. Okay. Oh. Well, you know what? Honestly, that's fine. I got my sleeping mask. Bananas? Frickin' steps for days, bro. Holy crud. If I get a shovel, I'll have to come back here. So my two paths right now are dining room and foundation. So I found out too with the key cards that if I do it a certain way in the utility closet and in the security room, I can render the keycard doors completely moot. I can actually just get through easily. Just a matter of having both of them. Well, that's somewhat unfortunate. But it's fine. I need gems, so I'm gonna do this one. Parlor. Okay. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. Only one of the other boxes is true. Wrong, it's blue. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got confused for a second there. I actually found that the trunks can spawn also right here. That's where it was last time. Yeah, absolutely. Security, hell yes. There's a keycard door. And so... I want to see if I missed anything. Nope. Didn't miss anything. I'm a gamer. So in theory... So, I said before that I didn't really understand how this worked or why you'd want to make it high. But in theory, if you have a utility closet and you turn off the security card system, having more of these would save you keys. And that would be a good thing. And so for right now, I'm not sure what the right answer is. So we're going to keep medium. But we're going to turn this to unlocked just so we have it done. That works. Okay. That's that. Just like right here, you're going to see on in between blue memos and red memos, there's that little smudgy black line there. If you were to take the magnifying glass and zoom in on that, it actually gives you a message. As to what that message is, I can't remember. Oh, God. Well, I need utility closet like now. ASAP baloney, my dude. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Alright. Well, that works. I do that. I turn the darkroom on, I turn the garage on, and I turn the gymnasium off, because if I do that, then the negative effect of 2 steps getting taken away every time you go in doesn't happen. If I happen to pull the gym. That way there's no downfall to doing that. Aha! Well, that's unfortunate. I can't really afford to lose half my steps. Eee. I think that the only way this run continues is if I do this. I mean, that's never ideal. The rumpus room. I kind of would like to pull the rumpus room. Between that and either one of the archives of the furnace, it's honestly the better bet. And I can talk to the great Alcazara again. That's pretty sweet, actually. And I have a lot of coins now. Well, if I can find the commissary, that would be ideal. Alright, what you got for me, Alzara, not Alcazara. What am I talking about? What do you got? Okay.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Yeah.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That is correct.
The image is becoming clear.
This is different.
I see
Oh.
a darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes
Okay.
resting upon 8 pedestals.
Oh.
And in these 8 envelopes a find and read 7.
Huh.
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms. There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Okay, wait.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, great Mr. Alzara, you son of a gun. I think he's telling me a lot here, actually. A lot to take from that. So, firstly, that envelope I found in the safe in the boudoir is part of that puzzle. That's why there's so much space below it. That makes sense. The other thing is... he said something about the art in the red rooms? There's one missing? Is there something I can do with them? I'm going to guess no, but looks all cracked and shitty. And it's the only wall in here that's like that. That's interesting. The laundry room? Yeah, that's the one I'd want. I have to draft a room? You're kidding. You're kidding. I have screwed it. I've screwed my run. I found the furnace last time also. And that really does not bode well for anyone. At all, actually. Because what that means is from here on out, pretty much all I'm gonna frickin' draw are red rooms. I don't have any gems, so I don't really have a choice. The good thing is that there's only so many red rooms to draw. The bad part is, I don't think I've found them all. So before I go that way, I'm gonna go this way and see if I can pull a really stupid room that I can just leave alone. The boudoir... with him just saying that thing about the lavatory, though. Because that was absolutely... Part missing. I don't know. I don't know what that means. My coins, my poor coins. Courtyard. West Wing Hall, that's the one. Gonna be locked. It is going to be locked. It's not locked. Did I call the coat check? Just so I don't get archives? But then archives wouldn't be the worst thing ever. It would just kind of screw my ability to pick what rooms I want. Fuck it, we'll draw the archives. Door's locked. I'm about to get screwed. The study. That would be nice. Gymnasium's honestly the one I should pull right now. But I will pull the study because it's so frickin' useful. Also, in the study, there is a safe. I found that out last time. Gem! Oh my god, thank you. I didn't do anything in here. I literally came in here and I just want to take a quick look around, but I don't know what anything means. So, I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. 30, study, face, ace. Okay. Oh. So each additional letter in each of these is code. Unused pairings, but where are the pairings I'm looking at assumed to be over here? Base, ace. First letter is F. I probably should grab a notebook quick, shouldn't I? Yeah, I think I should. I think I should do that. I think that would be good. 44. So... pairings. I wish I understood more about how to use this, because if I am correct... 9 rows. So each one coordinates with a letter. Where am I pulling the letters from? Because that's the part I'm not understanding. I am making a solemn oath that I will no longer just look up the answers. I don't think I've actually really looked up the answers. I just looked up how to do them. But I want to look up a hint for this one because I'm not getting it, but I want to figure it out myself. Okay, wait. So, the safe, what I'm reading is that every safe corresponds to a date. And then it said something about the chessboard. But I don't know what that means. Okay, I accidentally scrolled too far. I know the answer now. So how you're supposed to puzzle this out is the king here is on space D8. And so D as in December and the 8th of that month. So 1208 is the code. Sorry guys, I did kind of cheat on that one. I wasn't actually intending to go that far with it. But there's another red letter. December 8th. M? H? Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured of the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If you can within the next 2 months fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff. Till we meet on the shore of White Sands. Caleb. Well, that makes it sound like there's something sinister going on here. Ah. Okay, well that one is open now. Why, I guess. I don't know what this has to do, but it deals with every painting in the home. I'm quite confused. Spine. Pine. Oh my god, I get it. Oh my god, I get it. Hang on, I'm gonna grab a notebook. So, I happened to actually have good paper. So it's 5 long, excluding the antechamber. And then I'm up where? I'm here. This is what I have so far. Oh wow, that's really hard for you to see. That's what I have so far. That's a 1-to-1 with my grid. So I will keep this next to me as a way to chart notes, I guess. Now I'm actually following the game's advice. Excellent. That will work. Very cool. I get it, though. I understand. I don't know what the puzzle leads to, but I'm excited to find out. So every room has one, though. And that's why the paintings change each time. Grain and rain. So G. Okay. Now I just want to go to each room and figure this out. But I'll just, as I go, I'll look. This room also does the vents. Beach. Or maybe mountains. Tag. Not really sure what that means. That is so freaking interesting. Freaking interesting. Wowzers. I'll redraw. Boudoir would be nice. That's so interesting. That blows my freaking mind. I like that a lot. Next. Oh, I am missing a row on my grid here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoopsies. Let me try this again. Okay. And I don't want to redraw one more time. I probably should take the archived one, but it's probably a frickin' red room or something. I don't know. Maybe I take the boudoir. Just because. And hopefully there's something that I can eat in here. I don't know. I'll open the safe again because the gem is nice. 1225. All the safes are dates. That is good info. And now I have 2 letters. Very nice. Wait, it's locked. Archives? Can I use the other door in the archives? Oh. The boudoir counts as a bedroom. Okay, any other doors I can go off of? Nope. But I can go back in the boudoir and look at the paintings. Clock and tie. Time and tie. So M. Time and tie. That's what it is. Maybe this is price? I don't know. I don't know if I can solve that one right now, right here. I don't know if I have that one either. I think the red rooms make it harder. That makes sense to me at least. I don't really want to go in here if I don't have to. Nope, not doing it. I'll get that one on a different time, I think. Paintings, paintings, paintings. No paintings in here. That's stupid. Car and card. The lavatory is car and card. I have nowhere else I can really go, so I might as well just try to figure this out. There are no paintings in here. Shoot. The power supply can go to the furnace, though. And it doesn't really make sense to me why you would need it to. No painting in here either. Huh, I wonder if certain rooms just don't have them. Come either. And I guess it would never be in the foundation either. The utility closet has always had some. Deer, moose, elk, antelope. I don't know. Caribou. Well, I can't make it anywhere else. But that was a very interesting run. Now that I know that, I will be on the lookout for it. Now that I know that, I will be on the lookout for it. Oh. That was interesting. It was a hand with a match lit. So. Huh. Red Villa. There were a lot of red rooms in there. There were a lot of red rooms. Okay. That's very cool. Day number 18. What else can we do? Let's go forward first. My very good run was when I used a spare bedroom right off go. Ace and face. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so they can have multiple meanings. Car keys. Bridge. Bridge and bride. So that one's a G, right? I will use the corridor. Let's spring myself forward a little bit more. Before I get too far from the entrance, I would like to go back and start shooting off these rooms too. Yes, the parlor it is. And there are no paintings in here this time. Maybe it's supposed to take up that... Well, no. Oh, yes there are. Safety pin? Needle? Pin? Pine? E? Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's got to be E. Then we can solve the game here, too. The statements in the about 2 boxes are true. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in the black box. Jesus. Well, there has to be at least one lie. But if I say it's this one, then all 3 boxes are lying. But if I say it's this one, then I'm saying that this one is true also. Black box? I don't really know. This is a weird one, because I feel like there's not really a definite right answer. Nope, it was white box. Damn it. That sucks. I can't say I've played a game holding a pen before. That's different. Okay. Put that down. Put that thing back where it came from. Oh, so help me. So help me! Dead. Absolutely. Bat? Bat and bath. So H. Well, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, now does it? Is it saying cart in car? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Stag. Tag. Stag. The library? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I don't get the library very often. I do think there are certain rooms that just don't have any. Lock and clock. So C for this one. The ballroom. I know I'm gonna kill some of my coins, or my gems rather, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't actually. It cost 2 to make. An Eclipse Ball, 1952. Clara and Simon. Is there another Simon? Oh, there is other sheet music elsewhere. Under these stars the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on, and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. It means only time can tell. 2 remain for one last dance, spin again around clock hands, and as they turn, a second chance to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Not a safe in here, right? Huh. Well, okay. Okay. Interesting. Not yet. I don't think I'm ever going to find one for the foundation. I don't know if the foundation is, like, necessarily supposed to end up in that specific square, or if that's just something I happened upon. I don't really know. I mean, the correct answer here is definitely the closet. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Sand, and, so S. I can still go to the left of the entrance hall, too. Should I do that quick? Yes. Yes, I should. Drawing room. Yeah, might as well. Why not? Oh my. There are a lot of these. Pry and pray. So it's A. Oh, the walk-in closet is really nice. Yeah, we're gonna do the walk-in closet, I think. A cupcake. Ooh, brother. Very nice. Dessert? Dessert and desert. I gotcha. I'm with it. So an S. So the bottom row. Hang on. Can't see. Bottom row says safes. I don't know. I think it's going to tell me that the dates open the safes. I don't know that for sure, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. Hallway? Is that really the one I want to pull? Redraw. That was a good thing to do. I'm glad I did that. Dining room. I saw a salt shaker again. Stairs and stars, so I could throw a dice. It's not time yet. Guest bedroom right here. No items. I'm kind of sad. A tie and what am I even looking at? Am I dumb? I don't know what that. I don't know what that is. I can't even like hazard a guess at that one. Still have so many steps. It's actually crazy. Plane and plan? Unless it's just telling me E. Yeah, it is. Plane plan. So that one right there is E. That's actually a really good touch. That's cool. So the bottom 2 rows, what I have here, read 8 safes. Which tracks, because, you know, 8 letters. That's really interesting. Bird? And, wait. Crow and row. Gotcha. See. Okay. So I can actually tell you what this says. From right here. It says dates, track 8 safes, but I don't. What can I say? I should be on Jeopardy. That's Jeopardy, right? Yeah. No, Wheel of Fortune. That's the one. Jeopardy. I'm gonna verify, of course, before I set anything into stone, really, but road and rod. Yeah, I am right. It's crack. I have a ton of keys, just no... Hey, nice. Very good. I wanted that quite badly because I want to see what I missed in those letters. Oh, shucks. I mean, yeah. I can't use the utility closet because I'll cut off my... Oh, wait, I still have 2 doors, or 1 door I can use in the foundation, at least. Foundation. Or foundation. Fucking... I know what I'm trying to say, just not saying it. Oh, quick, before I leave here. Also, I'd like to point out that there are pieces, like chess pieces in each room. And I think that's definitely going to come in play also. I don't know how yet. But it makes a lot of sense that this is set up the way it is. I'm not understanding this one either. I'm going to move on. But I know that it's a T. I do know it's a T. It's a bomb! I did that last time too. It wasn't very funny then. Oh, is that what this means? Does the A correspond to my letter? Cot and coat. Yeah, that's what that is. And, of course, that's where the A in dates is. Yep. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost. Among the bold words spoken soft, the note is read, the letter is not. So yeah, it's just telling me that that's part of that. Okay. Very cool. I have so many keys right now, just throw it down. I don't wanna... I don't have a utility room to do this. I'm actually filling out this house kind of a lot. That's nuts. Really hoping for... Oh, I could make the garage if I had a gem. I just don't have a gem. Gotcha. So... Actually, the dark room potentially has a secret in it too. I mean, there's a lot of pictures in here that I could have inspected closer than I did. I didn't even think about it. I am correct. When I was in there last time, I saw pictures of the apple orchard outside, which is locked. Oh! I can abuse the hell out of this room. Every time I go in there, it sets my jewels to 2. Oh, no. Well, let's pull the commissary, I guess, because it's not really like I have any penalty for doing so. Day 20 and 21. It's day 18 right now. Could buy a gem, but it's not going to help me. I don't get it. I might just be dumb. I don't know, but... Somebody's out there screaming at me right now. Absolutely screaming at me. You know what? Valid. I've charted a lot of the house just now. That's actually nothing. I managed to fill out every single space over here. I mean, it's a shot in the dark. But I can continue. Oh my god. Okay, that was very lucky. Bath? Right there. Tub and tube. Tub and tube. Tub and tube. Let's see if I can get lucky. Before I do anything, though, let's go turn on some friggin' things here. That's nuts. Okay. Well, I definitely want to add 1 gold to my allowance. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. That would be nice. Whenever you draft a shop room, I have quite a few left. I don't. Commissary is taken up. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, I don't have the archive. Let's just hope that this is good. Oh, this is the freezer. Cooler is unaffected. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. So there's definitely a puzzle inside the freezer then. Interesting. The only real way to go here is the hallway, right? Is it pilot and plot? As an I here? Is this code really going to read out to be 8 dates, crack 8 safes? Because that so far is what it looks like. I'm sorry, the vault? That's really cool. I can't craft it, mind you, but it is cool. Tag. I don't know. I wish I had more frickin' gems. Gonna give me the frickin' foyer or something and I can't use it. That I can, though. That I can, and I wanna secure my way forward before I do anything else. But I am gonna use my other 2 keys in here. You know what? I am going to get the boudoir. Oh, dinner is served. Oh, but it's all the way down here. I can make it back. Just the trek back up, that might not be super kind to me. I'm here. I have 22 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, usually the big meals give you 20 steps. To make it back from that is to use the same amount. So why would I even bother at this point? When I could just chug on ahead. Okay, now I know that one of the lever spots is supposed to be in here. Oh, that's just cheeky. Oh, the pool would be nice. It would be nice. I don't have a lot of faith that I can go anywhere from there now, though. Breaker box would be ideal if I had... Oh, yes, the breaker box. I need to go back to the dark room. I know that that probably spells the end of my run, but... that's okay. Off gymnasium. On dark room. I don't know why I'm turning the garage on. Doesn't matter if I have it or not. What's in here? Paint and pint. So, A. Bat and boat. Now, I'm going to run back to the dark room, I think. Because now I do have a magnifying... yeah, I do. I have a magnifying glass. Let's see if I can find anything. Oh, and I can chart what this room... oh, no, I have that already. Car and card. Yeah. That's so cool. That's actually so cool. green memos found in Hartley's room are always false. That's really useful to know. So, that one that I found that says something about 12 master keys is bullshit. Complete, utter bullshit. Have anything... We do. 11:28, huh? So that's, I suppose that's the code for the apple orchard. Okay, I can make it to the dining room, but I don't really have anywhere else I need to go from there. I could try to solve some more of these, more of this cipher. The true box does not always contain the prize. How right you are. Tiger and Tear. That's what that was in the, wherever it was. Ah. The guest bedroom is Ty and then Tear. That just popped in my head. That makes so much sense. Yeah, I was exactly right. It's telling me eight dates, crack 8 safes. That's rather simple. I guess I knew that already, but I suppose I wouldn't have if I hadn't cheated, right? That's very interesting. In the top of the foundation is a key card, no? I believe so. I believe it is. What is this? Hey! I do have the boiler room, right? No, I don't this time. Have I really done a couple playthroughs already this time? That's kind of nuts. I can't really go anywhere from here. I am at this point out of options, but I can tell you just from inferring that obviously says 8 dates, crack 8 safes, right? Like that's not just me. Yeah, I assume that's correct. There's nothing else I can do. There's nothing else for me to actually... I didn't even go do my outer room this time. I just stopped straight into the house. Well, I think that's all I can even do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can make it back out of the house and go to my outer room. That's an option. Oh, I have plenty more than enough. Oh, and I can actually do the apple orchard thing too, if I can get over there. We'll see if we can open it. All these things have benefits in specific ways, so I wonder, because that one gives me, oh, not coins, gems. Is it over here? Yeah. The date was 11/28? There it is. Well, I'll be damned. Okay. The apple orchard. Permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Wow. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. That's nuts. And so what's actually out here? There's going to be a gas thing, I assume. That's pointing me north? Is that what I'm seeing? Gardner's logbook. April 10th, 1992. Jeez Louise. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, Jesus, I'm trying to read too fast. In the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the Apple Orchard, Entrance Drive, and East Yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the West Grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the West Path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. Oh. Really? The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. Terrace, the patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden. No shit. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Oh. So, the better ones are specific slots. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. The smudge pots are found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and the high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. There's a lot. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion and have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Lila. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depiction in the chapel. Huh. That was a lot of information. Noted. There is a gas line here, though, somewhere. I know there is. I don't know what you're for, but you have a purpose. Ah, there it is. There it is. Aha. Okay, so once I get Blackbridge back, I would have all 4. If I get it back, I guess. There's no guarantee, but I'm really hoping. Been kind of framey here, game. Okay, now I know that I'm kind of far out here, and I've been recording for quite a while. But I want to go see what room I can draft over there, because I'm just very curious. And, not unfortunately, but it's kind of a thing with this game where it does take quite a while for each day if you really put some time and invest some brain power into it. Shelter, well, I wish that I had done that. See, there's these rooms that go down. I'm just curious. Special floor plans now cost feet instead of... See, that would have been nice to have. Just really want to see what's in here. Is it really just a normal room? There is a terminal down here. Time lock safe. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. Oh! Okay, the shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Oh, Jesus, what is the... How do I know the date currently in the game? Day 18, when did I get here? November 6th or something? Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing Shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down here. Or down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. I can pick any. November... I don't know. I don't want to set one and not be able to do it. But I don't know what the date is currently. I know it would be something along the lines of whatever the math is. Okay, wait. So... I didn't look up the numbers. But the time lock safe, how it works is you can tell the time by the clocks on the inside of the manor. So there's one actually in a couple different places. It's the grandfather clocks. So it's in-game time that you have to schedule it out for. So like, I have to actually know what date it is too. So I have to find out when Simon's start date was. I think it was November 6th. I don't know why that's just popped in my head, but it is. Staff services. November 7th. I think November 7th. I think that's right. So then, if I were to do, well, try to make sure I draft it properly, might not work. Who knows if I'll draft the shelter again next, or tomorrow, or that I'll remember that I drafted it. I can't even make it inside the house. I think I said that there was one, there was a clock right here. There is. Okay. So, if I get the shelter again, I know how to do it now. So, I'm just writing it down. And now, just imagine if I had actually crafted the frickin' shelter before I went in there. I could have more properly used the dark room, and I wouldn't have my money stolen from the chapel. But that is all I have time for today, which sucks because I'm having a lot of fun with this. But thank you so much for watching. You know, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I'm getting to the point where I really just want to continue this until I beat it. And that is alone in itself enough and fun enough for me to keep going. So I do hope you keep watching. I hope that anyone that you know that might like it, you tell them about it too. But if not, still nice having you here. And I'll see you in the next video. Dear viewer, stay lovely.